Hello, and welcome to another episode of our financial literacy series. My name is Cosette White of White Tax Services, and today I want to talk to you about your attitude and how it relates to money. A number of you come to me and you say that you're ready to get your personal finances in gear. But when we sit down and talk, one problem that I always run into is one's attitude and how they think about money. So just think for a moment. If I asked you, what do you think about money? What I typically get is the ahs and the ums, and people stress up, they tense, they just don't like to talk about money. And usually it has to do with something that happened earlier on in life. So typically I'll say, well, why do you have this money pattern? Why do you spend? What happened earlier on in life? And that's where a lot of the problems stem from. Earlier childhood. Problems such as maybe they observed their parents spending, or maybe they didn't have when they were growing up, and they feel like, well, I've gone to school, I have a good paying job, and I'm in a position where I can buy for myself, so that's what I'm going to do. But guess what? That's a habit that has gotten a lot of people in trouble simply because they can't manage their money. And that's the purpose of this series, Financial Literacy, is to get you to understand how you can manage your money in a much better way in order to save for retirement. So, I want to just divert back to the question of I didn't have when I was growing up. I have a client or two, husband and wife, and I asked them that question, why do they spend so much? Because they're in financial trouble. And he said, well, I didn't have, and I feel like I can go out and get. That's okay if you're, Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, or someone like that, and you just have it and you can go out and spend it. But the average consumer does not have the disposable money to go out and just buy shoes such as my client did. Now hear me, he had 200 pair of Air Jordans. And guess what? He didn't have a place to store them in his home, so he had to go out and rent a rental storage place to store all of his Air Jordans. Now, you and I know that that is just not good money smarts. So, since that time, we've had a heart-to-heart talk, and he's cut back on his spending, and he's diverted to other areas where he can put his money. Okay? But when we talk about money and we talk about attitude, you have to have a very good attitude. And one way to shift your mindset and start developing a good attitude as it relates to money is through daily affirmations. I am a magnet. Money flows to me easy. I can get money easily. Money is growing in my savings account on a daily basis. If you're looking to change your attitude, daily affirmations is definitely a good way. And I say, don't start tomorrow, start today. Okay? Now, if you have questions as it relates to financial literacy, I encourage you to contact us. Our website is www.whitetaxservices.com. And of course, we're on Facebook at facebook.com/White Tax Services LLC. And remember, 2014 is our year to become fierce, fearless, and financially free. Until our next episode, you have a great one.